Oh no, okay, that's the old stuff we already knew about. Okay. Man. By the way, alright, by the way, chat, this nerf is insane. Like, for most people, it won't matter. Because not a lot of people are gonna get enough at C6. But, like, just this change is enough to take her from, like, the gap between pre-nerf and post-nerf at C6 is like the gap between Maoika and Yoimiya. Like, it's an insane nerf. It's fucking insane. Right, like, it's a, yeah. Anyways. Okay, very questionable roadmap. Let me open image in the tab so I can zoom in. 6.0 Nasha Town, 6.1 Fatui and Frostmoon Science Garrison, 6.2 Hexen Circle Nodcry Branch, plus permanent return of previous summer events. That's cool if that's true. 6.3 Blackcliff Forge. Bet. That we're finally gonna get Blackcliff weapons. All of you that have been wanting to get a Blackcliff weapon for the past 5 years, but that have been holding off on it because you were hoping that we would get some of them for free, your patience will have been rewarded. 6.4 Mount Menthesauce plus independent DLC map within the mountain. What the fuck does DLC map even mean? I assume that this is just a shitty translation and that they mean like, yeah, they mean an instance map, yeah. I assume that they just mean that it's a map you have to access through this, not a map you can, like, scroll to directly just by moving. A magnificent place named after flowers. Flower of Intivat. Isn't the Intivat what the twin used to fucking remake, like, make the fake Conria? Oh my god, Chad, this is a story leakers. Ah! 6.5, Mondstadt Harbor and Dandelion Sea? What? Like here? That's crazy! 6.6 Ancient Sealy City. 6.8 Summer Event Map. Don't believe that there will be that many new maps. Like mentioned above, production capacity is being increased to quickly wrap up the Tevat arc. What do you mean the Tevat arc? Oh my goodness. Ah, shit. Oh, that's not good, chat. Cause, listen, okay? Anyone who's paid attention to the story at all in the past 5 years will know Hoyo is not good at escalating the stakes within their stories. Their idea of escalating stakes is to just start adding more random-ass terms and making things less tangible. So, to me, that's a bad sign. I'm worried. I hope I'm worried for nothing, but yeah. Does new chapter mean a Genshin sequel or a continuation within the current game? It's a new chapter in the current game. A money-making machine like this won't just stop updating because the story ends. Yeah, true. What about the Mare Jivari? Mare Jivari is very important. The current plan is to use it as a foundation for the reborn Conria. You'll see it after 2 major versions. So in 7.x? Or 8.x? 8.x, I see. The Blackcliff Forge involve new Leia characters like Madame Ping or Lord Kaiyang. Who the fuck is Lord Kaiyang? Kaiyang. I don't, whatever. If production speeds up for the second arc, does that mean older characters won't appear? The draft I saw has the Abyss leaking out of the Blackcliff Forge, a former Lord Kaiyang. Hydro Claymore. You know it's fake because they went out of their way to specify that a character supposedly coming out in like 2 years is a Hydro Claymore, by the way. Like, this is the most fake thing I've ever seen. Columbina's spice level is classified as mildly spicy. Note, similar to Ayaka, heavy spice, Lumine, light spice, Kirk, mild spice, Ayaka. What does that mean? What is spice even supposed to mean here? What does flicker mean? What? How much the characters simp for the MC? So are they saying, like, if you're either Lumine is like the most simping? They mean Firefly from Star Rail, not Lumine. What? Firefly from Star Rail! Where they don't say Firefly, and this has nothing else about Star Rail. What? They have the same Japanese name, I see. Monthly incest discussion incoming. Please don't say that. So, chat, how was your day? Keep reading the leak, it gets more unhinged. There's more? Oh, there is more. You're right. Okay, as an All-Cry story progresses, the Traveler will unlock moon reactions for Electro, Pyro, and Dendro. Not Hydro, or Cryo, or Geo, or Animo? Only these three? The feet part gets me. What the fuck? Other moon reactions will become accessible once Columbina joins the team. Okay. Will there be a dedicated Moon Element Traveler? No. Think of this as DLC that enhances existing elements for... Wait, that's actually kind of pog. Wait, that's actually kind of pog. They're just outright buffing Traveler? Like, that's pog. I like that. Well, Columbina's designed to show her toes. Curious about her foot design. Barefoot? Toe socks? Bandages? Early drafts had her barefoot with visible toes. This may change. She had her eyes closed in the draft. Okay, dude. Will the Traveler get new outfits? Not for now. Will Columbina appear in 6.0's main story? No, but she might make a brief appearance in 6.1 or 6.2. Wasn't it said Columbina and Syndrome both appear in 6.0? That might refer to PV appearances not in game. What about Venti's storyline? Wait until Snaznaya. Any info on Ping? Like Madam Ping will appear as a playable character. Oh my god. That's crazy. Will all 4 shades be playable? Internally, the plan is for all of them to become playable. Their elegant female forms were chosen instead of Lovecraftian monsters to enable this. Boo! 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 Some may only become playable in part 2. Will Johnny appear in Nograi story? No current news. Will the 4 shades be added to banners? Yes, if they weren't meant to be playable, they'd have more monstrous forms. Boo! Why can't monstrous forms be playable? Huh? Why? Boo! Any new info on Little Durin? He has a transformation ultimate. Okay. What about Child? He's a growth-focused character and will have some significant story presence. Okay. Can the Captain make a comeback and be playable? Possibly during the Conry arc or in part 2. Yeah. They already ruined Capitano's story, man. I don't want him to be playable anymore. Just stay dead, loser. Any story involving Wanderer? Mentioned during the Burning Tree event. Background appearance again? There will all be major. Alright. Burning Tree. I mean, there's just gonna be some sort of continuation to Irminsul's storyline. I mean, it makes sense, right? Like, there's gonna be pretty heavy Fatui involvement in Nodcry. So there might be some mention of Dottore. Like, that makes sense to me. What does part 2 mean in this context? In this context, part 2 means like post to that. Character roadmap leaks too from a while ago. Yeah, I mean, I think I saw that back then, but we might as well look at it again. So, by the way, chat, if this is true, it's so disappointing. Because, like, if you are going to have a Lunar Charge focus, which, like, we expect that it's Lunar Charge, not Electro Charge, right? If you're gonna have a Lunar Charge focus carry released in 6.0, why Electro? What Hydro are you gonna put in their team? Yelan, damage percent doesn't buff Lunar Charge. Farina, damage percent doesn't buff Lunar Charge. You're gonna use fucking TTDS TOM Kokomi as your best Hydro? Or some shit like that? I don't wanna. But, like, that's probably what's gonna happen. Sijuin will be pretty bad, too. Yeah, like, I mean, TTDS Molani will be fine, but Cinder Cities isn't good, so it won't even be good. Also, Molani doesn't have off-field Hydro, so it probably won't be good. But, like, TTDS does more for your Electrocharge characters, or your Lunar Charge characters' damage than, like, the whole Farina buff and, like, half of her damage, too. It's just, I don't know, man. I'm really disappointed that it looks like they're going to be an Electro carry rather than a Hydro one. Maybe they're getting released at the same time as a 4-star Hydro though.